Welcome to Unheard Sessions. I am your host, Indigo, and today I have with me an amazing singer and songwriter. She's also a vocal arranger, and she's also a Grammy voting member. Y'all welcome Ari LaShell. Y'all clap it up for her.
Hi
I know
guys.
she's so pretty. Look at her.
Well,
She's so happy and
stop. You're
bubbly.
so pretty. Stop.
How you
Thank you.
doing today?
I'm amazing. How are
Yeah, I'm
you?
good. Just a little hungry, but
Lis-
it's okay. It's okay.
Hey,
Make sure my stomach don't growl on camera.
today's been a different day. I don't know where my hunger cravings have been. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I've craved some interesting things today. Like, I've never had this. I don't know why I want this.
It's okay. Look, sometimes you
Girl,
gotta do what you gotta do.
just be hungry.
How was your drive down here? You said this was your first time in Macon, right?
Yes, it's my first time in Macon.
Mm-hmm.
The drive was it was smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a smooth drive. I watched Anderson Pack on Club Shay Shay. I learned a lot, super interesting.
Yeah.
But I was just scared because the traffic, it scared me at first, but I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna just risk it and do the express lane. So I was good. It
Yeah.
was smooth.
So you're from Detroit.
Originally.
So how is the so I would think that the traffic there is it's not as chaotic.
It's only chaotic during the summertime because it's so cold. So like they're not able to do construction until it gets warm out there. So like, but other than that, it's fine. The roads just get a little bumpy, but it's but it's not really any bad traffic. Like I wouldn't compare Detroit's traffic to Atlanta or even Houston where I live now. I'm like, nah, I would tomatoes and oranges. Two totally different things.
All right. So before we get into your interview, I do want to play a little this or that for you. Okay.
Ooh.
So this is this or that, but it's a hip hop edition.
Ooh, okay.
And Detroit style.
Oh, I love
Okay.
that.
So I'm gonna give you we're gonna do artists, of course. So first one is going to be Eminem or Big Sean.
Ooh.
And why? You have to tell us
And
why.
why? Oh, alert. Okay, well, no disrespect to Eminem, but Big Sean.
Okay.
I love Big Sean because, like, I guess that's the era I personally grew up in. So, like, when he was doing Early in the Morning, like, what is it, Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay, like, all of those different songs, like, I just felt that on a whole nother level. So, I don't know. I just love Big Sean's music. He's dope.
Okay. All right. So the next one is Royce the 5'9" or Danny Brown.
Ooh. Oh, man. Danny Brown.
Danny Brown?
Danny Brown. Why? Just dope.
Yeah.
No huge explanation or anything about it, but Danny Brown's cool. Like, you know, definitely Detroit.
Yeah.
Like when you're looking at an artist, that's Detroit for you.
Okay. Okay. Got you. So T Grizzly or 42 Dugg?
Oh, T Grizzly.
T Grizzly.
6
I
Mile, Brick Mile.
I knew she was gonna say that for some reason.
I have a story about that though, like in college. So
Yeah.
I went to Hampton and I was a part of like, we had this thing, we're the last class they did it for. It's called BOTS, Battle of the States. And Midwest, we danced to First Day Out. Like that was our final dance. Oh my gosh, I felt like I could dance because I can't. I could follow choreo, but I'm usually in the back with the choreo. So 6 Mile, Brick Mile, like I felt like I was killing it. Nobody could tell me done that. So I love that song.
All right, last one. Cash Doll or Dej Loaf?
Oh, that's hard. Oh, I love me some Cash though. Like I love her. She actually like I think I had said something in her DM. I was like, oh my gosh, I love you. And I think she had like liked the message or something. I fangirled out.
Yeah.
That was it.
She's so classy looking, elegant. Like her hair is always pretty.
On
oh my
point.
gosh. Yeah.
No, like that's Detroit for you. Like Detroit women, they do not play about their hair.
I
like,
heard about a Detroit hairstylist.
They do not play.
Yes, I need to come get me a
Especially because
sewing
what Bronner Brothers started in Detroit. So like, you know, the hair, that was the hair city for a while. When you go to Detroit, everybody hair laid, slayed.
Yeah.
Like they do not play.
That's crazy. No, I get on TikTok a lot, and then they always have like the Florida stylists, then they have Detroit, Atlanta, this and that. But I'm always because it's like the way y'all layer like the bangs and stuff, and I want me like a nice layered like bob or something like that. And it's the hair is never like flat. It's just so like
it's flowy,
the bob
honey.
Be moving.
Oh, I love that. Yes, you gonna look bumming up, Bobbiana. I love.
Girl, you so crazy. All right, so let's get into who Ari LaShell is, okay? So you've had such an unique experience and journey. So from Detroit, Atlanta, you have classical training under your belt as well, vocal arrangement, like I mentioned as well. So who would you say Ari LaShell is today based on all of
Oof. Man, Ari LaShell is a force.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that for a long time, like I never understood why I was in certain rooms that I was in,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that every room that I was in made me exactly who I am today. It taught me in those rooms, like being the music assistant on set, or, you
Mm-hmm.
know, being the person running to grab the drinks or printing out the lyric sheets and all of that stuff, like being that girl, but also still being the performer and being the person. It taught me a balance. So like I can move in this with the knowledge of the music,
Yeah.
but the knowledge of the back end, the knowledge of sync, the knowledge of being a performer,
Mm-hmm.
and still learn and know how to move in different rooms. So like I know for me, especially when I get to the point where I'm gonna need me an assistant, oh
Yeah.
baby, she's gonna be taken care of,
Yeah.
because I feel like as the being the assistant, I can't wait to have someone under my wing and I can just pay it forward.
Mm-hmm.
Or she or he, you know, hey, I don't whoever it's supposed to be for me, you know?
Yeah, I really agree with things like that, because something my grandma always told me. She's like, in order to appreciate being at the top, you have to know what it feels like to be at the bottom. So since you were in those assistant positions and you know what comes with it, you know you'll be able to empathize, you'll be able to lead more. So I love that. That's
Girl.
amazing. And speaking of being an assistant and stuff, so did you have like an internship or anything? Like what led into your assistant position?
Absolutely. So another unique situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I started working in the film and television industry.
Okay.
I was a office production assistant. I started off working on Cobra Kai.
Mm-hmm.
After that job, I ended up working at Marvel for like a month in the art
What?
department. And then after that, like that's when I was just like, God, I don't like I'm creative through and through, but
Wow.
art is just like I'm a perfectionist, but like I
Yeah.
couldn't I was just like, God, I know you have something up your sleeve. So I moved
Mhm.
over to Praise This. It's this movie out on NBC Universal with Chloe Bailey,
Yes.
Drewski, and I was the production assistant starting. But towards like right before we started filming,
Mhm.
I just connected with them. While I was the production assistant
Right.
in the office and just introduced myself. But they were like, oh, we're looking for another music assistant. Would you like to be our music assistant? I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why not? Yeah. Duh.
Absolutely. So that was my first ever music assistant position,
Yeah.
like under a big movie. So
Yeah.
I worked on Praise This under NBC Universal.
Mhm.
And then that's where I met my mentor, Big Tank. He's
Yes.
the music supervisor for Power, The Shy, Boone. He did the Boondocks, My Wife and Kids. So like
Wow.
I learned a
Amazing.
lot under his tutelage, and I still do. That's my big bro. I could call him right now.
Yeah.
And so after that, I
Uh-huh.
ended up just, you know, we connected.
Mhm.
Now I have my music on his shows, so you know
Mhm.
we have a working relationship there. And then I ended up working on Pharrell Williams had a
Yes.
movie coming out
Mhm.
with NBC Universal called Atlantis, but unfortunately it got scrapped during post production. But I was the music assistant slash coordinator for that movie as well. So I
Mhm.
went to Richmond and worked for a few months.
That is amazing. All right.
Thank you.
So let me kind of circle back.
Yeah.
So who who were you like connected to? Like, how did you find like these positions and stuff? Like, is it a family thing or just it is? Okay.
Well, my aunt, she was a production coordinator,
Yeah.
production supervisor on Cobra Kai, and it
Mhm.
just started off with me. I was bartending, and I was
Okay.
bartending and going to open mics and stuff. And one day she was like, "You come just like build some chairs for me for a
Yeah.
day." I was like, "Sure, yeah, like, that's fine. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just come build some chairs for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine." So I did that, but then like
Uh-huh.
I got a call maybe a couple weeks later, and she was like, "Oh, so our PA quit. Do you want to come work on the show?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh,
Like my family,
gotcha.
I'm never the
Wow.
type to ask for nothing. Like
Yeah.
I'm out here building my path on my own.
Yeah.
Now, like they worked in the industry, but it was never a like, okay, after college you're coming with us. I was like, I'm paving these streets. I'm going to the open mic nights. I'm trying to meet
Yeah.
like all the musicians in the city. Like every day I was going to open mics trying to meet people.
Wow.
So like I didn't even think about the film and television sector because I was
Mhm.
like, how do I get into the music part? They
Mhm.
work in post production. Like my aunts, like they don't work in post production. I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But God, he aligned it perfectly. So I'm
Amen.
so grateful.
Yes. That's
Absolutely.
amazing. So what is your favorite thing about the filming industry, or like let's kind of weigh the pros and cons between like the music industry, especially being because you're an independent artist, right? Fully,
Yes.
yeah. And then let's just talk about comparing and contrasting both industries.
Ooh, what I loved about film and television was like it was structured.
Yeah.
So like, you were working Monday through Friday. Yeah, you're doing 12-hour days, but honestly, it's only for a few months unless you're going like it's project to project in film and television. So like
Okay.
project to project, Monday through Friday, 12 hours a day, but you're in it. Like I was in my dream job. I loved it. I was fine. I don't know. There were people in the industry who were working and they were like, oh, 12 hours, I'm just so tired. I was pumped up.
But it's because it's what you love to do.
I
Yeah.
loved it. I was in a dream every day. Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean I get to walk by Missy Elliott and smell her today? Absolutely, I love it here. Like, what? It didn't matter how hard the job got. I was just so grateful to be in that position. So I would say that was a pro. I mean, a con could be it's only for a period of time. So like you're on that high for those 3 months. Oh my gosh, I'm living my dream. But then when it's over, so many emotions. I've cried at the end of like almost every production because I've had just such a wonderful time working in the film and television industry. So, trying to find another project, of course, like that's a con. I would say pros though, like free food all day, but that could be a con too.
Girl,
Look, you gotta
I know
watch
that's
what you're
right.
eating because you're into stress eating
It'll
in a
sneak up
second.
on you,
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah, but I loved it. Like that dream job, dream
Yeah.
job. Loved it, loved it.
And how many years have you been doing that?
Since 2021.
Okay.
So almost 5 years.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
so and I'm a Marvel girl, so I kind of want to
Yes.
hear about your Marvel experience as
Yeah.
well.
It was short, but it was
Yeah.
but it was super dope. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know actually if I could say what I was working on, but I was working on something that they were working on that
Right.
they scrapped. So I don't know, you could kind of put the puzzle pieces in
Yeah.
there. Like it was with it rhymes with the plugins
You're hilarious.
Glade.
It's
So
so funny.
so yeah, but it was cool. Like
Yeah.
it was cool. I worked during pre-production, so it's like I didn't get to see anything like
Yeah.
action-based or anything happening on set. But pre-production was cool. I learned so much about the art department and like, they do a lot of visual imagery research. So, we're ordering books from different time periods and making sure that everything within the scenes are period correct. So,
Right.
if they had radio towers in the 1920s, you had to make sure that you were getting images that were accurate. You couldn't look on Google. You had to go through like actual databases and look for these different images. So it was cool. I learned so much. I loved it. I loved
Yes,
it.
that's amazing. So let's also talk about you as an independent artist as well. So how's your experience in the music industry been as an independent artist?
It's been a emotional roller coaster by Vivian Green, okay?
Yeah.
But I've loved every moment of it, honestly.
Yeah.
I just feel like you just learn. You're a sponge. So like being in the music scene and just developing myself as an artist, like within that journey, I'm glad that like nothing has come to me prematurely. Everything that I've prayed for has been intentional and I've learned like in that moment exactly what I've needed to. Sometimes you're wishing for bigger or more, but it's like maybe there's a couple steps in between there and where you are now that you need to kind of like learn and understand. So I stopped looking at like end goal and started being more present and grateful and just like learning along the way. And honestly, like that kind of stuff starts to pop up when you're not thinking about it. But when you get in your head and you're thinking about that end goal, oh my gosh, you're miserable. Every day you're like, oh, why isn't it not happening to me? Like, what do I gotta do? So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful every time that someone reaches out to me. I've had people out of the country make videos. Someone did a dance video at the Eiffel Tower to one of my songs. People in South Africa, they reach out all the time. They love me. I'm trying to get over there. Like, and I'm just grateful for those things. And I'm not, I'm excited for the future, but I'm also grateful for what I have in front of me as well.
Living in it, and living in that moment.
in
And
it.
that's
Do you
something
hear
that
me?
we forget to do a lot of times. I know, and I love exactly what you said because I'm receiving it because I often get in my head and I'm thinking about the future. Okay, I did this today, but I sometimes I find myself not being able to enjoy the moment because I'm like, okay, I did that, but now let me worry about what's gonna come behind that and what comes behind that and behind that. You get what I'm saying? So it's very important. You have to slow down enjoy the moment and everything. Just like you said, just let God stay in control and direct your path for you. So that was very
Absolutely.
beautiful. I
And
really
trust
love
that your
that.
seeds are there. You've
Yeah.
planted the seeds. Like a garden doesn't blossom tomorrow. A garden takes watering, it takes sunlight, it takes love and
Yeah.
positive affirmations spoken into it. So, like, one flower might sprout today, another might sprout tomorrow, but you've planted the seed. So just trust in that, girl.
Yes,
Now, look,
right.
that's how I'm telling myself that too. Like,
Yes.
just trust in that, the fact that we're planting the seeds. And
Yeah.
so they'll happen exactly when they're supposed to.
I love that. I needed that. That was beautiful.
Yes.
That was beautiful. Taking that to heart right now. So let's with you being an independent artist, so when or what year did you actually start taking that seriously? Oh, and also, so did you, before I ask that, did you grow up like as a young girl singing? Like, just when did the origin happen of you just becoming Ari LaShell?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my mom, the typical I could sing before I could talk, but
Yeah.
genuinely, I feel like singing was my way of talking. Because, like, growing up, I just felt like I couldn't fully articulate my words. Like, I was never fully heard. So, like, music was when I felt the most heard, the most seen. So, grew up in talent shows, and then I was like, in middle school, I played 4 instruments. So in middle school, I kind of pivoted to band, but then I went back to voice in high school. I was a voice major, college, a degree in music technology, but with a sub major in voice and a minor in piano.
Yeah.
So, like, singing, it's always
It's
been in my
always
life.
been in you.
Every time
Yeah.
I run away from it,
You have to come back.
hey,
Yeah.
it's like, what's up, girl?
Yeah.
But professionally, I would say 2018, while I was still in college, because that's when I started doing like hooks on all my friends' songs. And like, they were just all rappers, and they'd just be like, all right, come sing this hook. And I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
And not only that, but I was trying to produce. So, like, I'm producing with my friend Cameron. We're over here shaking panko crumbs into the microphone and tapping spoons together. And I'm feeling very musician-y, very artisty. I'm like, whoa, this is cool. So, dropped my first songs in college and just been rolling ever since.
So you said that you were a voice major. So can you walk me through your journey in school as well? I know because I was a music major as well. I graduated in 2023. It was very hard. So I'm always curious to learn about other music majors, their journey, because girl, it's hard. And I have a deep level of respect for people who go off to school and their focus is music.
Yes. Honestly, especially because, people tell you all the time, they're like, you don't even need to go to school for music. I'm very grateful that I did, because the versatility that I have as a musician now is something that I believe helps with longevity in my career. Like, I'm knowledgeable about so many different things musically that, like, I can kind of pivot and I can hop into conversations because I know what they're talking about. I've learned these things in college. But as a vocalist, girl, well, first off, I'm a choir nerd. So, like, I was in, ever since my freshman year, like, I was the only freshman soprano to join the concert choir. So, like, I was the freshman soprano for concert choir. We traveled. We went on tour all 4 years. I was also a part of university choir, section leader for both. I was also the female vocalist in jazz combo. And like, my repertoire I had to learn in my voice lessons. I learned how to sing in German. I went to Australia. I performed at the Sydney Opera House. I learned how to sing Dutch music. I was like, what? We sang a song called Berusa which was really, really dope. I can sing in multiple languages, 4 or 5. We've done recitals after recitals. However, I graduated during the pandemic. So my last semester, I had to do voice lessons in my apartment. And I have a loud voice operatically. Like, R&B stuff is smooth, but like when I'm classically singing, I'm loud. Like every semester I had voice lessons, the English class next door, like, they would see me and they'd be like, yeah, girl, we heard you today. You was sounding good. We heard you hitting them high notes. And so I had to write a note on my door at my apartment complex. And I was like, I have my senior recital coming up. I have my voice lessons on this day. Please do not knock on my door. I know I'm loud, but this is what we have to work with. So, it was fun. My friends and I, we thought we were the Cheetah Girls. We'd just be harmonizing all the time. It was just very fun and musical in college. Like, everyone knew me as the music girl. I was in a music fraternity, SAI. So, like, I was a solo line. So I ended up playing the piano, playing the clarinet. I sang, I rapped, I did a poem. Like,
okay, not you rap.
You named it, okay? Listen, my dad used to make me rap when I was younger.
Really?
My daddy is Joe Jackson Jr., okay? You hear me, Dad? He know it too.
That's funny. Yeah,
he know it too.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna actually ask you about performing at the Sydney Opera House.
Yeah.
How was that? So beautiful there. Oh my gosh.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
It was so gorgeous. But of course, like in my life, I have a lot of like quirky moments happen. So of course I would fall on the cobble in my kitten heels. So like I'm in the corridor. Like we just finished performing though. So like, you know, I'm on a high. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was amazing. I go tumbling down on the ground and I'm a little tall. So I was like, Lord, I done fell at the Sydney Opera House. But
it's okay. But you fell at the Sydney Opera House.
At the Sydney, okay. You know, those people can't say that.
Okay.
But it was beautiful. Do you hear me? Like just the whole experience in Australia. It was my first time out the country. So like what a blessing to be able to go out the country for your first time and to do what you love. And I cried. It was just such a journey getting there. I got scanned on my plane ticket. Oh my gosh. My family told me I shouldn't go because they got spiders. I ain't seen no spiders there at all. I was just like, y'all ain't even been out the country.
Like, what ain't gonna tell me?
So... But when I went, it was amazing. I tried a kangaroo burger and, you know, I tried their McDonald's and we had rehearsals every day. Like, I think it was maybe 8-hour rehearsals a day. Not too bad. Like, they had stuff planned in between. We would go to, like, the Sydney Harbor and then we went to the... we had a yacht party on the harbor. We went to the Sydney Towers. We went to the Blue Mountains. Like, we did a lot of different things. Now, I felt bad because that kangaroo burger, I ate it, and then we went to the petting zoo, and I was like, oh no. Oh, I just ate that thing. Lord, I'm sorry. I was like, forgive me. I'm so sorry. But it was so fun. It was very fun. And amazing time. I want to go back because there's some things I didn't get to do. Yeah. But I was also underage and I got to drink there. So like I really felt grown. So nobody could tell me nothing. But I definitely need to go back. I got to do some more stuff in Sydney.
Yes, that's beautiful. So this was like a choir thing, a choral thing?
Oh, okay. So I didn't explain it. So it was the honors performance series. So like my vocal professor nominated myself and a few of my classmates. And out of, I think like 1,200 applicants, only 80 were selected. So like myself and 3 of my friends, we went and like, it was really us, just us. And like it was 4 of us. And then it was like everybody from around the world. We had like people from New Zealand and from Tokyo and from Canada and from everywhere. And it was just like so amazing to like represent, but also to like be immersed in like different cultures. And I loved it. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yeah, it was
fun. What would you say was the biggest culture shock for you?
Oh, the Aborigines. Like seeing the Aboriginal people. I think that's how you say it, Lord. But that's just the Aborigines. Yeah. Amazing. Like when you see them, they stand very tall and profound and you're just like, yo, like they're very distinctive. You know who they are. I will say when we were in Chinatown, we they weren't used to seeing us, but but it was just beautiful to just see all of the different cultures there. So like, I love Sydney. It was beautiful. And it was clean. The architecture there, gorgeous, stunning. Like the buildings are colorful and they have like different stainless steel. It's just beautiful.
I need to see pictures if you have
I have some. I have some. You're going to see me. I was a little chunky back then.
You was still at the Sydney Opera House, but don't play with her.
Listen, we love a glow up.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
So I also want to talk to you about Truist Park. Because let's talk about Truist Park as well.
Oh, that was so fun. Okay, so I had the opportunity to sing the national anthem for the Braves game. That day in particular was, I believe it was for Pride. My friend Kia, not even I believe, it was a Pride night there. So my friend Kia, she called me and she was like, Ari, can you come sing the national anthem? And I was like, shaking in my boots, but I had to audition. So that was like, can you do it? But okay, audition. So I sent in my video of me singing the national anthem to the director of entertainment for the Braves. Right. And he was like, yeah, you're good to go. So I did it. And when I tell you, it was it was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
nothing I've ever imagined in my life. I thought, like, looking out into the crowd, I was like, oh, it's only 12,000 people here or something. They were like, there's 45,000 people here tonight.
Oh,
And
they
I was just
announced it
like,
like that?
yes.
Oh
And I
my
was like,
gosh.
45,000 people. Luckily, that was after I finished singing,
Oh,
though,
okay.
because I don't know.
Girl, I would have been up there like
shaking in my boots.
yeah.
But also, it was interesting to learn as a vocalist how it sounds when you're singing. So, like, they ask if you need earplugs because it's delayed. So, like, you're singing, but you can't hear anything for like 3 seconds. So, like, you're singing, but then you don't hear what you were singing until 3 seconds later.
That's
So
crazy.
that's why you need the earplug.
Yeah.
And you're trying to keep yourself on tempo, but like also still sing. It was amazing, but also horrifying at the same time.
And how old were you?
At that time, I was working on Praise This, so they let me go that day. They were like, of course we're going to let you go sing at the Praise game. But I think I was like 23.
Yeah.
23. It was like, Lord, how old am I now? Yeah, I think I was like 23, 24.
Yeah.
One of those ages. And I don't know. I'm so bad with years and ages and numbers.
Girl,
like,
me
I'm
too.
good with counting. I'm great with math, but with like remembering a year and what happened in it, I live like 4 lives in a year. So I'm like, I don't even know.
You're not by yourself with that, trust me.
But yeah, like 23, 24. Sounds about right.
So something I found very interesting about you is that you are a Grammy voting member.
Yes.
How did that happen?
OMG. Okay, so I have been a voting member for the Recording Academy this is coming up my 3rd year.
Okay.
How you become a voting member, you have to get nominated by someone within the Academy and then also someone within the industry. So one of my prior bosses, she wrote my recommendation. She was a member. And then my other recommendation was my great, great friend, Shaman. He grew up like producing for Wale and the DMV. Okay. So he wrote my recommendation and I got my acceptance letter that June, like end of June, July. I got it at the end of Atlantis. So I remember it like yesterday. So it was definitely the end of June. I got my acceptance letter and then I got to vote for the first time. That was the year that, Beyonce won Cowboy Carter and Doechii won. So I was just like, oh my gosh, like this feels like history is being made and I was a part of it. I loved it. So like, nobody could tell me nothing that first year. And then I just went to the Grammys in January for the first time. So like, it was incredible. It was a fever dream. Honestly, like that was my first time in LA. So like going to the Grammys for your first time in LA is like, oh my gosh, like this is just everything. Yeah. Now, my phone broke right before I went, so I didn't have a phone. Oh, man. But that just allowed for me to be present and in the moment the whole time. Now, when I met people and I told them I didn't have a phone, they thought I was one of those, like, just analog girls. Yeah. They were like, oh, so how do you survive in this day and age? And I was like...
Were you answering them?
I was like, I'm just in the moment, man.
I feel like she was answering them.
Now, I did have my Apple Watch and I had my laptop, but I left my laptop at home. Now, I did have to order my Uber from my laptop one time, and I was just like, Lord, let it not be nothing crazy going on, because I don't know where we going. I put in the address, but the computer at home, so like, I just got to trust wherever he takes me. So yeah, but it was fun. Like I didn't sleep the first 24 hours I got out there. I was so excited, but I met up with some of my friends that I worked on movies on. Like one of my friends, he was going to do the Super Bowl with Bad Bunny. So like he was like, I gotta catch you before I leave town. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, everybody's doing amazing things here. Like Janet Jackson's choreographer, I met him. He was like, you're beautiful, keep going. And I was like, oh my gosh, please stop. Like it was amazing. I love LA. I ended up crying in a corner with this very beautiful lady. We were just talking about how much we love music.
It was a random lady?
No, she wasn't random. Oh. She was a part of a Recording Academy event. So like now, was that my first time meeting her? Yes. Did we cry within the first 10 minutes of meeting each other? Yes. But we were talking about how much we love music and it was just like, it was a great time. I loved LA. Like, I gotta go back.
And so how long were you there during the Grammy? Like, because of course I don't know how that works. So like, explain like how just give me like a day in the life.
Okay.
Like break that down. Like,
so they have Grammy week. Yeah. So like it's a whole week of like just events that are going on, people winning awards and like just different like networking events, the labels, all of them have different parties and stuff like that. Now I got there on Thursday. So I kind of missed, I wanted to see some of my friends. They were getting awarded gifts like Archive Music. They're an amazing duo. They won a Grammy this year. And I wanted to see them when theirs. Grammy Museum was doing something. Like there's just something going on every night. So I missed the beginning of Grammy week because I was working. Yeah. Like at that time, I had a job. I was working at a law firm, you know, very much Hannah Montana. Yeah. I was living a double life for a while. I was not expecting that. Now I'm full-time, but crazy. I was Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
So I left that Thursday, and then I think I came back Monday night. Was it Monday night? Yeah, Monday night. So Thursday through Monday, and didn't sleep. Yeah. First day. I'm a Grammy U mentor for like the Grammy U people. Yeah. I guess you would say. So like I had my mentee this year, and they had a Grammy U event. So that was like the second night I was there. But I ended up doing so much that day. Like I met up with my old boss. I had a photo shoot. This guy was doing a photo shoot. His name is Wesley Wu. Oh, he's incredible. Yeah. He did like a super dope like Black history collage of like all these creatives. Yeah. It's so dope. It was amazing. I'm so grateful to be a part. Yeah. But then we went to the Grammy U event, and Ari Lennox and Duran Bernard performed, and it was amazing. We were on the purple carpet, and that was my first time taking Grammy photos. So I was just feeling like, oh. Girl. I was meeting all my Grammy friends that I like saw online. Like that was my first time seeing them in the flesh, and they were like, "Girl, you tall," and I'm like, "Hey."
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, but I kind of figured you were like. Probably, I was thinking like 5'7". To me, that's tall. But no.
I'm like, okay, I tell people I'm 5'9", but I'm really like 5'8" 3/4. But like I'm 5'9", Amazonian baby. Yeah. Like
it's just so crazy. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. So those connections and everything that you have built, especially being in, you said Grammy U, and building those connections throughout the Grammy week as well. How have those connections helped you, especially in your music? Have any of those connections helped you?
Wow. Community for sure. Like, you know, just even throughout that whole weekend, just like meeting new people and us just like sharing our love for music. Like you start to just learn about new artists, and like your ear, you just hear so many different sounds, and you're like, whoa, like this is dope. Like, oh my goodness. I think I walked into on Grammy Day, like they have two ceremonies that day. They have the premiere ceremony, then they have the actual award show. So like it's a whole day thing for the Grammys. Like you're there maybe like 11, 12 hours. I was just about to ask,
like how early did you go? Like
I was up at like 7 getting ready. And because the premiere started at 11. So, you know, hair, makeup, being a girl, we got to do all the things, and then you got to travel there. So, and you got to walk there, and like they don't let you carry bags. So like next year, I'm going to get me those little little flats. Yeah. Because I wore them heels 12 hours, and I broke them in that day. And by the end...
You had just got them?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
By the end of the night, I was walking like this. I was like, bye, guys. Have a good night.
But you know, they make like the numbing spray.
Oh, I had all of that. I had the lidocaine. I even had... There was something on Twitter that I don't really go on Twitter, but I was researching, okay? Yeah. They said, I don't know how censored this is, but however, they say if you get one of those covers and you put it in your soul... Yeah. That's better than the actual foot insoles. Yeah. So I had both because I was like, I don't want to even play those games. So I put both of them in there. Feet still hurting. Oh, man. Dogs barking. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Yeah. We walking by Mustard, DJ Mustard. Like, I say DJ Mustard, but we walk by Mustard. And like literally feet.
You gotta play it out too. Yeah, you have to like.
Oh, I was in my head like, you want to be on top? Like this. Because I was like, ain't nobody gonna catch me slipping. Not a white watch.
Smiling through the pain. Like, then you end up looking like a maniac or something because you're like, you okay? Everything's fine.
Everything's great. I'm just leaning up against this wall for a second. And then you got to do the like one when you got your foot up against the wall so that you can like give it a little bit of a break. Because you like, I don't know if I can take 5 more steps.
Yeah, you should have like faked the like photo shoot or something. Like just start taking pictures so you can just start like posing and like moving around and stuff like
I
that?
was making friends.
Yeah.
I was like sitting there like, hey, how are you? I'm really trying to relax. Like my feet hurt. But I'm like, what's going on? How are you today? Because, so it didn't look like I was just trying to like be painful. But Lord.
That's good. I love the resilience. You got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do. Mm-hmm. And I ended up on the screen of the premiere ceremony. Like you see me in like a little snippet. My friend and I was just like, I was up there cheesing. I was like, I loved it. I loved it.
That's so funny. So another thing, now let's move into sync deals.
Okay.
As well, because so like Ari said, her songs have been featured on I Love the Shy. By the way, oh my gosh.
That's the last season.
I know. Oh my gosh, because I'm a big Jacob Lattimore fan.
Yes.
I've always been. So.
Girl, me too.
Yes.
My friend and I, we was in line at Kroger on Metropolitan trying to meet him when we was younger.
Really?
Like, he was doing the little radio tours. Mm-hmm. Girl, I think I was like 14, 15. Mm-hmm. I was like, I need that. I still got the picture.
We need a tour.
It's come a long way.
I would definitely be there. I'm a huge Jacob Lattimore fan.
But
yeah, so for the ones who don't know what a sync deal is, can you explain what a sync deal is and how to receive it as well?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So I also have a workshop that I do once a month for like beginning artists and producers, and we go into details, like into depth. Mm-hmm. But for now, I'll give you like a gloss over it so that, because it's long.
Yeah.
It's like when I do my sessions, they're about like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. Mm-hmm. So I would say how it starts is submitting your music, or maybe like a supervisor finds your music. So making sure your back end is in order. They'll reach out to you. They'll kind of give you like a piece of paperwork that shows you where your song would be, like what scene, what the show is. And then that's when you'll just agree. Like, it's just like, you know what? Yeah, like I'll agree to have my music on this show. Yeah. And you'll have to like provide whoever else was on the song. After that, your paperwork, then you wait. So you just wait for, typically it's about like either a week before the show airs, or, it's one of those things where like you just kind of find out with the world that it airs. Unless someone's like in like direct contact with you, like you have that rapport with them and you can just check up, be like, hey, so when's it dropping? Yeah. But typically it is a week before, because they'll reach out for your final paperwork where you'll agree for like payment. Like, of course, they'll give you your payment deal at the beginning, but like you'll sign your paperwork for payout, you'll register, do all those things. And then, you just get your payment. So yeah, it's a cool thing. It's not hard. You just got to have your business in order. It's one of those things where you got to know what songs are syncable. You can't just be out here like, having samples of other people's songs in your songs and stuff like that, because that's not syncable. Right. If they wanted, that Mary J. Blige sample, in your song, they would have just got the Mary J. Blige song. That's sense. Why they kind of like try to work it out like that. But I've done I think I have a sync coming out in the fall time, which is really fun. Yeah. What do I say? Like, you just wait. Yeah. It's like one of those waiting games. Like, you do your paperwork, you wait. It airs, you wait. Yeah. But it's so fun. Yeah. Like, because then I think I've had 2 of my songs chart on the Shazam charts in the top 20 and the top 30 from The Shy. Like, I've had 4 songs on The Shy. So, like, the past 2 seasons, I've had 2 songs within each season. One of my songs, Caliente, that song charted in the top 20 after it aired on The Shy. And then my song Say My Name was on Power, actually. It was on Power Force, and that song ended up charting really high. And both those songs have over like 200,000 streams simply from being on those shows. So I'm very grateful for, my placement. So you said that you have 4 songs on The Shy. Yes. So, like, let's see how to ask it. So do you have to continue to submit, or it's like, do they reach out to you? Because like your song was picked the first time, but is it something where, okay, I love Ari, so that she has something else that we could put in there? You kind of get what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I have that direct connection because of my mentor, like Tank was my old boss. So I kind of do have that plug there. Like, I send him stuff consistently though. Gotcha. And I send him like a lot of music. So, he just kind of goes through the library. Like sometimes I get asked a question about something I sent to him in like 2022. He's like, who did the beat for this? I'm like, oh, I forgot I sent you that song.
Yeah.
So it really is just what they're looking for. I think that when it comes to sync, a lot of people forget that like you got to understand whatever project they're working on. Sometimes it's not just you got a hot song and I got to get it placed. Sometimes it's like they might be working on a period piece and they might need something that sounds like a In Vogue or SWV. Like,
Right.
and I think that like approaching music supervisors with like assistance is something that will help you get to your sync placements faster because you'll know what they're working on instead of it just being like, oh, well, here's my song and they working on a Western movie or something like that.
Gotcha. So in that, because of that, so do you need to be working on like being more versatile with it? Constantly? Gotcha.
Absolutely. I think that sync is so fun because the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Like, I think that like as an artist, you can create within your wheelhouse. If like you're building your brand within like a certain genre, but like if you want to get into sync, have fun. Like try everything. They're looking for everything. They're looking for rock. They're looking for old hip hop, not even new hip hop. They're looking for stuff that sounds like something from the 70s, 80s, or you just gotta branch out and try different things. You never even know. And write about every single thing too. Like, I think that the lyrical content is super special because like if your tracks are clean, that's already kind of like an extra advantage. But like writing stuff about heartbreak and about death and about, finding yourself and about, politics and introspection, like writing about everything other than just like, love and all of that stuff, but getting really deep in your songwriting bag will help you cinematically add to a scene as well. So I would say go for it.
Yeah. Another thing that I will also say that I really like about you, especially following you on social media, you are very consistent with uploading videos. I love that.
Yeah.
So, and that plays into your vocal arrangement and stuff like that. So, which is why I thought you were more into like composition as well.
Yeah.
But no, like you're very consistent. And so that's very important. So, because I've honestly never seen like an artist, like an independent artist that, well, I would say kind of mainstream. I don't like saying an independent artist that's mainstream. It kind of defeats the purpose. But I was like, no, she is really grinding like consistently every day. So like when you wake up, like do you have a set schedule like that you plan out? Like I'm gonna make this many videos. Like what is that process?
Well, in the season I'm at right now, I've built all the catalogs, all the videos. So honestly, like the stuff I'm posting now, I did that stuff in like 2023. Like I've added some new flips and stuff in there from now. But like honestly, a lot of that stuff is my old stuff. Like my International Players Anthem flip, this video has went viral. This is maybe its third or fourth time. So it went viral in 2023 when I first posted it. And then I went to Hampton's homecoming and I saw Big Boy. He was our headliner. And I was like, I'm going to meet Big Boy tonight. And so like, I didn't know how, but I just was getting my whole life when he was performing on the stage. We go back to the hotel. We're going to go get IHOP at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Big Boy's in the lobby. And so my roommate, I love you, Lexi. Literally, she's in law school right now. Like that's my girl. She gonna be my lawyer for life, okay? Because she was like, "Hi, Mr. Big Boy. I have somebody you need to meet." And I was just like, "Oh my gosh, hi." I did a flip to International Players Anthem, and he's like, "No, I already saw that video." He was like, "You're dope." I was like, "Oh. Me, thank you." I was like, oh my gosh, I could have passed out. I had my Crocs on and everything.
Your hair got slippery.
Listen, I was like in sport mode and everything. I was just like, wow, thank you, Mr. Big Boy. Like, thank you. So I had told him, I was like, I always wanted to go to one of your songwriting camps. And he was like, yeah, pull up. He was like, I'm going to have you hit up Tasia and come to the next one. Went to the next one. Man, we created so many fire tracks in that session. It was incredible. Like, shout out to everybody at Stankonia. Like, it's just so dope. And then when I posted the International Players Anthem this time, I feel like Thanos when he got all the Infinity Stones. Last one I need is Andre 3000.
Go ahead and speak it.
Hey. No, okay, stop. But so when I dropped it the first time, Shannara Butler, Pimp C's wife, she reached out to me and she was like, you don't know who you're out here inspiring. Like, keep going, keep doing your thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. But this time, Bun B reposted it on his page, and he was like, Trill vibes. And I'm like, yeah. And I went to Trill Burgers the next day because I was like, thank you, King. That burger was delicious. Thank you. Yeah, no, it was amazing. So, yeah, like, I'm very grateful. That's what consistency gets you. Like, I think that me posting all of my flips, even when the first time they didn't, like some of them didn't go up. Now they go up. I did a flip to Janae's, Hey Mr. DJ. Renee reached out to me, and Renee has been like, oh my gosh, she really loves on me. When I kid you not, so when I first posted it, it went viral on TikTok. She reposted it on her page. She reached out to me, comes to find out we have the same birthday. And she's just like, girl, keep going. Like, I see you. She's like, keep going. And even the other day, she commented on my post, and she's just like everything. I really love her. But Donnell Jones has reached out, told me I'm dope.
Jones. Oh my God.
Yeah, like, literally post the content. You don't know who's going to reach out. Rhapsody reached out, and she was like, girl, I flipped her song with Erykah Badu. Like, just keep going. You don't know who's out there watching. And honestly, don't think about that when you're posting. Like, at the end of the day, when I worked with Drewski on Praise This, him and his team were like, we just said we're going to post every single day for a year. Look at where that man is now. Hosting the BET Awards, not thinking about what anybody has to say about him posting every single day. Because at the end of the day, look at him now. Okay? So do you. Do you, boo.
And a mindset that I have, I always tell myself, I'd rather be the one that's seen trying than like talking about somebody that's trying.
Talk about it.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the people talking about it either has been, won't be, won't be.
Never will.
Never will. Pray for them.
Yes. Well, Ari, it has been amazing meeting you. You are a ray of sunshine, by the way. You have such a radiant spirit to you. I can feel the gratitude off of you. So I'm very proud of you. And girl, you need to come back because I still got more questions. We just gotta wrap it up. But your journey is really inspiring, and I wish you more success. But especially because you just have that gratitude. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, you telling me to focus on living in the moment. I mean, you just don't hear people say that much. So you're going to continue to thrive.
Thank you so much.
It's so nice to meet you.
I appreciate you. Thank you for having me on here.
I'm going to come back anytime.
Girl. I would love to. I love it here.
Yes. Oh, y'all, and I got to say this before I go. So Zach was on the episode. So him and Ari and anybody else, y'all have a band now, right?
The Good People.
Yes. So yeah, so we're going to make sure that we repost y'all's content. And I was supposed to come to the very first thing, but I had to work.
It's okay.
It was so hard to get out of.
It was crazy, though.
Yeah.
Eddie's Attic was insane.
Yes.
Like, that was
y'all
probably
make
my
sure,
favorite show.
Yeah, make sure y'all send me invites and stuff like that. Because, I mean, even if I can't come, I still, like, try to look at my schedule to see when I can come.
We got something coming up. I'm going to tell you now so you can go ahead and block your calendar. Yeah. Because it's going to be dope.
Okay.
So dope. Yeah. Shout out to the Good People. Shout out to you, Zach. We love you.
Yes. So all this talk about your music has me so interested in hearing. I know the audience wants to hear. So do you mind giving us a little sneak peek, a little performance or something? You warmed up?
I think I'm warmed up a little bit. Give it a little something.
All right. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And I present to you Ari LaShell.
My name is Hey, oh no baby. I understand, I know you're feeling me, fiending for my energy. Wanna see the rest of me, loving all this chemistry. I know you wanna get down. I'm impressed with all of your finesse. Love that fragrance on your neck. You know that bond is my weakness. You know I hate to see you leaving, baby, cause I hate sleeping alone. Tell me if you bout it, said ain't no doubt about it. Not trying to see me pouting. So baby, put down the phone. Put down your keys and wallet. Your bag is in the closet. Anything you need, I got it. Let's make this official. I ain't trying to see you walk out that door. Oh, walk out that door. No more. We don't need. Oh, and I need some more. Oh no, some more. Hey, Tell me if you bout it, said ain't no doubt about it. Not trying to see me bouting, I'm a brat. Put down your keys and wallet, your bag is in the closet. Anything you need, I got it. Or tell me if you bout it, said ain't no doubt about it. Not trying to see me bouting. Hey, put down your keys and wallet, your bag is in the closet. Anything you need, I got it. Some more, baby, ooh,